Hey everyone, NAHREP National has just released an important announcement last week, and I wanted to share it with our local community because I believe every homeowner, future homeowner, and real estate professional should know about this. The 21st Century Road to Housing Act is now officially law. This is one of the most significant federal housing laws passed in decades. It passed the House with overwhelming bipartisan support. In today's political environment, that kind of bipartisan support is rare. It shows that leaders from both parties recognize that America's housing shortage has become one of the biggest challenges facing our country. So, what does this new law actually do? The goal is simple: increase the housing supply, improve affordability, expand access to financing, and create more opportunities for homeowners. That is the whole goal. This legislation didn't happen overnight. It is the result of months of collaborations between the House and the Senate. Organizations like NAHREP worked alongside lawmakers through the process and advocate for policies that expand sustainable homeownership and strengthen our communities. The law contains more than 50 housing provisions, so today I'm going to focus on some of the biggest highlights. Number one, increasing the housing supply. HUD will create guidance to help states and local government modernize outdated zoning regulations so more housing can be built. Many communities have rules that make it difficult to build enough homes. This gives local governments a roadmap to remove some of those barriers. The legislation also allows certain federal housing funds to be used to build new affordable homes for low and moderate income families. Another exciting provision creates a pilot program to convert vacant office buildings into housing. Instead of leaving empty buildings unused, they can become home for families. Number two, expanding access to financing. HUD will launch a pilot program for small dollar mortgages, generally around $100,000 or less. I don't know if that will be able to benefit Northern Nevada because of the median prices, but I'm sure other communities can benefit from this provision. Today, many lenders don't offer these loans because they are less profitable. This program encourages more lenders to participate, giving buyers purchasing lower priced home more financing options. The law also modernizes financing programs for manufactured homes, making it easier for buyers and current homeowners to qualify for financing. Number three, supporting affordable housing development. The legislation increases loan limits for multifamily housing projects, helping developers build more apartments and affordable housing as construction costs continue to rise. Number four, improving the appraisal process. The law strengthens appraiser education and oversight. It also creates a better process for reviewing and challenging appraisals when buyers or homeowners believe a property's value is inaccurate. The goal is greater transparency, consistency, and fairness throughout the appraisal process. So, why does this matter? Because affordability and limited housing inventory continue to be some of the biggest challenges facing families across the country. The Hispanic community has been especially impacted by rising home prices, limited inventory, and barriers to financing. By encouraging more housing construction, expanding financing options, and improving transparency throughout the housing industry, this legislation has the potential to help more families achieve homeownership. Now, it's important to remember, passing The passing of this law is only the beginning. Many of these provisions will take time to be implemented by the federal agencies and the state of Nevada and any local government. So we won't see any changes overnight. There is so much included in this legislation that it will be impossible to cover everything in just one video. The law contains more than 50 different provisions, and many of them deserve their own discussion. Over the coming weeks and months, our NAHREP Northern Nevada leadership team will continue breaking down this legislation and sharing updates as we learn more. We will be following how these provisions are implemented, how they affect Nevada, and most importantly, what they mean for homeowners, buyers, real estate professionals, and families right here in Northern Nevada. Our goal is to take this complex legislation and explain it in a way that is easy to understand so you know what changes are coming, when they become effective, and how they can impact you and your families. As president of NAHREP Northern Nevada, I am honored to serve alongside an incredible board of directors and our chapter advisors, all whom are committed to serving our community and advancing sustainable home ownership. The 21st Century Road to Housing Act is a great example of what can happen when Congress works together in a bipartisan and listens to organizations like NAHREP that represent communities across our country. Here in Northern Nevada, our work does not stop with the passing of this law. Together, our board of directors, our chapter advisors, and our chapter will continue bringing education, updates, and opportunities for advocacy, not only at the national level, but right here in our own community. That is our mission. That is our commitment. If you have any questions about this new law, leave them in the comments below. We'll answer as many as we can in future videos because this conversation is just getting started. On behalf of our entire NAHREP Northern Nevada leadership team, thank you for allowing us to serve our community. We'll see you in the next video.